A journalist goes to Russia for a documentary. In a little village, he saw an old man and asked him to narrate a typical happy story of his village. The old man smiled and began. One day, a long time ago, my goat got lost in the mountains. As is our tradition, all the men of the village gathered to drink vodka first and then looked for a goat. When we finally found her, as is our tradition, we all drank some more vodka and all the men in the village each got their turn to mate with the goat. We had so much fun that day. The journalist realized that he couldn't publish such a story, so he asked the old man if he had another happy story. The old man smiled again and started all over again. Once, my neighbor's wife got lost in the mountains. As per our tradition, all the village men gathered to drink vodka and then went to look for her. As is our tradition, when we finally found her, all the men in the village got their turn to mate with the neighbor's wife. We had great fun that day. The journalist couldn't publish that story either and therefore asked, Don't you have a story that is less happy? Something, sadder? The old man's smile faded. His eyes welled up. In a sad, soft voice, he began, One day, I got lost in the mountains. John is a farmer. He breeds cows, and that day he goes to see his neighbor Peter to ask for a favor. What can I do for you, buddy? Well, I have this issue with my bull. It will hump anything that stands on legs. It humped the cows, the horses, and it has started looking at the hens in a funny way. I need to build it a dedicated enclosure. Could you keep it with you for a while? I could put it in the barn with a donkey, but wouldn't it be dangerous for a donkey? Not if you cover the donkey with a cloth as long as the bull doesn't see it. It will be alright. Okay then, I guess. So John brings his bowl while Peter covers the donkey with a white linen. Both animals are put in barn for the night while the humans go back to what they were doing. A few hours into the night, Peter hears a massive rumble emanating from the barn. So he rushes there, only to find the bull alone, quiet. He looked everywhere. The donkey is not on the property. He goes for the road. No donkey. He reaches the village. No donkey. As he passes by the pub, he asks the customers, Have you guys seen a donkey covered by a white linen? Nope. They answer, We did see one with a white handkerchief up its though.